I'm sitting still with time to kill, and across the way your grass is grown, 'cause you're not home. It's been several days. Ooh, now it's raining too. I don't know what to do, but I can't leave and I can't stay, 'cause everything around reminds me of your face. The receipt from that day when you took me out, but you forgot to pay. Did you leave or escape while I was half asleep a million miles away? And I can't ask, and I don't know how to pray, so I just wait. I'm sitting quiet while there's a ride. It's an awful sound. It taints your streets. It's something we would have been pissed about. Oh, now I feel like I can't move. I can't move. I know what you would do, but I can't leave and I can't stay, 'cause everything around reminds me of your face. The receipt from that day when you took me out, but you forgot to pay. Did you leave or escape while I was half asleep a million miles away? And I can't ask, and I don't know how to pray, so I'll just wait. Just wait. Thank you so much. Thank you, WTJU, for having us today. We are dropping Julia live in the studio with this lovely audience with us. Thank y'all for being here. That was called Can't Leave, Can't Stay, and this next song is called Hanging by a Thread. your cigarette's ashtray. Though you're miles ahead of the words you said, I still hear them every day. Do you feel guilty at all? Do you ever stop and recall all the parts of me that you knew could bleed, and how you'd rise when I'd fall? I'm barely hanging by a thread while your wife clean and free of debt. So good at acting self-possessed. The cat's back and you're onto another head. Have you been able to dream? Do I show up in a random scene, or do you still escape when you medicate and forget conveniently? Which version did you explain? Am I hysterical and crazed because the tale you told of your ex unfolds? Our stories are strangely the same. I'm barely hanging by a thread while your wife clean and free of debt. So good at acting self-possessed. The cat's back and you're onto another head. I'm barely hanging by a thread. You've sobered up for your new friend. So good at acting self-possessed. The cat's back and you're onto another head. I'm barely hanging by a thread while your wife clean and free of debt. So good at acting self-possessed. The cat's back and you're onto another head. I'm barely hanging by a thread. It's easy to lie while you're breaking bread, acting like a good gentleman. The cat's back and you're onto another head. Thank you so much. That was one of our many, many breakup songs that we like to write all together because we've all had that shared experience. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are dropping Julia live at WTJU. Those were a couple of our original songs. We're going to keep it up with our originals. This next song and the next few actually are from an album that we just released 2 weeks ago. The album is called Biggest Fan, and this song is called Blind Together. Blind Together, sorry. I'm sorry. The title track of the album is also called The Album, so I messed these guys up. This one is called Blind Together. I really thought I knew you, baby, but I was so wrong. I thought that corny songs weren't crazy, but being 17 makes for an easy scheme. A casual meander, your medicated stare took over like a prayer was answered, and love is rare. Hope that we could be blind together. Only then we could find forever. You made a lady of me, baby. I did not feel as great as I'd anticipated, but baby, I was just acting weird, like overly sincere. I was in the mood for romance, but the game at hand I did not understand. And you're glad turn quickly blame. Hope that we could be blind together. Only then we could find forever. But that magical night lived and died in my mind. Now I'm prone to this kind of weather. Couple years and I was dry to tears, drunk and shade over coffee and cake. Now I could not mistake my silly obsession was a rebellious dream. My immaturity ignored my first impression for a fantasy. Hope that we could be blind forever. But that magical night lived and died in my life. Am I prone to this kind of weather? All the magic ignites in my curious mind. Now I'm over this kind of weather. I really thought on you, baby. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are super excited to be here in the studio today. I think we were here about 5 or 6 years ago when we first became a band. There was only 3 of us at the time, so we have grown in many ways. This next song is called You Again. It's also from our album. Such a simple task that doesn't seem to last as far as I can tell. I wear a dirty mask that doesn't ever match, but it's what's on my shelf. Isn't that swell? I think about your name like it is Novocaine, and that's what I'll recall. But love's a losing game. I'll be the one to blame for every time we fall. Or don't we all fall? Or don't we all fall? And now I'm on the bed, so familiar with this trend. So I'll harp on words I said till I meet you again. It's such a simple scene and such a lovely dream for about half a year. But somewhere in between, I'll go from sweet to mean and push you in the clear, so you won't be here. No, 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 it's not pretty here. No, no, no. And now I'm on Thank you so much, WTJU. Thank you so much, Charlottesville. I guess I didn't even say, but we are actually from Charlottesville. For those of y'all listening out there, we're from right here in town. I think a lot of us actually live like 5 minutes away, so it's wonderful to be here in the studio today. This next song, they had it right the first time. This is our title track of our newest album. It's called Biggest Fan. Do, 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 do. A man that nobody understands, but he pours his heart out to me. They say it cannot be love, but in the stars above, there's a message that I can read. Your biggest fan, you and me would be so grand. Your biggest fan, I got a game plan to make you and a voice that cuts through the night. It's more than just a crush, baby, I can't help but blush when he stares at me through the stage lights. I'm a bigger fan than all those girls in your caravan. Your biggest fan out in the promised land. You'll be my Superman. The possibilities about who I ought to be as I wait in line to go backstage. And maybe him and me could rewrite our history, and together we can turn the page. A bigger fan, don't need to meet the other guys in the band. Your biggest fan, take off my wristband, and now you a fan, nobody understands, but he pours his heart out to me. Thank you so much, y'all. We are dropping Julia live here in the studio, WTJU. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, y'all. I forgot my tambourine on that one. We were told we had a write-up of our album release show, actually, at Rapture, and in the write-up it said that I am a vocalist and sometimes a tambourinist, which these guys would say I am not. This next song is called I'd Rather Be Dreaming. It might be the saddest song we've ever written. We'll see how many people cry. One person. I'd rather be dreaming, 'cause it's so hard to live. Nothing hurts when I'm sleeping, none of me to give. No, you won't find any tears in my eyes when I run, when I hide. I'll hold my hand while I slip into dreamland, and away, far away, I'll fly. I'd rather be watching someone else on the screen. My damn thoughts, there's no dodging, so I'll live vicariously. No, you won't find any tears in my eyes when I run, when I hide. I'll hold my hand while I slip into dreamland, and away, far away, I'll fly. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bobby Gregg on the saxophone. I'd rather be dancing on a moonlit lake, 'cause love is sad, but romance is something I'll just never shake. No, you won't find all those tears in my eyes Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody.
You are listening to a concert with Dropping Julia right here on WTJU. We will get back to the music in just a moment.
Coming up this Friday night at Offbeat Roadhouse, the acoustic sounds of two-time national flat-picking guitar champion Scott Four and Friends. The concert will take place at WTJU's performance space at 2244 Ivy Road in Charlottesville, right next door to Vivace. For additional details, including directions to WTJU, visit WTJU.net.
Now let's get back to tonight's Offbeat Roadhouse with Dropping Julia.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is the last song from our album, and you'll recognize that it's not actually an original tune. This is the only song we've ever recorded that is a cover, and I'm sure most of y'all will recognize it. It's called Girl from Ipanema. Each one she passes goes down but deep it down. Oh, when she rocks, it's just like a samba that sways so smooth and sways so gentle. That when she passes, each one she passes goes down but deep it down. Oh, how I want her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? I would give my arm badly, but each day when she walks to the scene, she looks straight ahead, not at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes down, but they beat that out. Mr. Bragg. Goes down by the beat down, Mr. Greg. Mr. Nigga Show. head nods at me. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes a walking, and when she passes I smile, but she doesn't see. She ain't looking at me. She ain't looking at me. Thank you so much, everybody. Everyone can go and listen to that album on Spotify and wherever you get your music. Actually, it's called Biggest Fan. We're gonna keep on going with some more of our newer songs, actually, that have not been recorded yet. So y'all might be the first ones to hear it. This next one is called "Don't Take Me Down." I wake up, enough is enough. There's so much to say, but it comes out right. And the strife is caught with a knife. I want you so bad, but lead you to fight. Don't take me down, don't take me with you to places you've been, but won't let me in. I try to pretend that it's not an issue. I just want this to end. I'm lying again. Now I'm fried and burning inside. The space between us is 10 miles wide, and I'm low, but the farther I go won't bring us back together. I know. Don't take me down, don't take me with you to places you've been, but won't let me in. I try to pretend that it's not an issue. I just want this to end. I'm lying again. I'm holding so much to say, but always so rough. So desperate for the day when it starts to look up. I'm holding so much to say, but always so rough. And I'm so desperate for the day when it starts to look up. Don't take me down, don't take me with you to places you've been, but won't let me in. Well, I try to pretend that I'm not the issue. I just want this to end, but I am lying again. I just want this to end. I'm lying again. Thank you so much. This next song is also a new one, and it's also a very sad one. We have two sides of us, sad and melancholy and sassy. As y'all have noticed, our songs go kind of fluctuate in between those. This next one is called Real. for the real, and I've lost the will to repeal, so I keep watching all day through. I walk in the dark, kicking stones. They crack and they cry like I groan. It helps me forget I'm alone, so alone, but I'm still walking all day through. Out where the moon melts on the bay, I think of you and your channel plays. Night turns to morning once more. I fake a dance out the door, as if I pause my scenes on the lonely shore, but I'm still watching all day through. Out where the moon, well, it melts on the bay, and I think of you and your channel plays. Night turns to morning once more. I fake a dance out the door, as if I pause my scenes on the tired shore, but I'm still watching all day through. You, I'm still watching all day through. You, I'm still watching. I'm still watching all day through. Thank you so much.
You are listening to a concert with Dropping Julia right here on WTJU. We will get back to the music in just a moment.
Coming up this Friday night at Offbeat Roadhouse, the acoustic sounds of two-time national flat-picking guitar champion Scott Four and Friends. The concert will take place at WTJU's performance space at 2244 Ivy Road in Charlottesville, right next door to Vivace. For additional details, including directions to WTJU, visit WTJU.net.
Now let's get back to tonight's Offbeat Roadhouse with Dropping Julia.
Thank you so much, y'all. I want to give a quick shout out to Charlottesville and to a few organizations and people who really support us, because everyone knows out there that being a musician can be hard and being in a band can be hard. You're on an uphill battle, especially after COVID. And we really appreciate WTJU for always supporting us and supporting local music. And I also want to shout out a friend out there who's listening, Mr. Mike Morris, who's always been a huge supporter of Dropping Julia and even gave me one of his guitars. So this song is for you, and this is called The Human Race. came from a troubled place. You seem to smell it from a mile away. You had the right words to say, and boy, you said it with style. 'Cause you wanted everything. You wanted me all for yourself. Your nightmare, you pulled the strings, and it dragged me to hell. Well, he said, I'm not from the human race. You're dancing in that devil's place. My word is the only way, so join me out in space. I carried myself alive while my mind was like a dream. Every day more of me would die, but you kept feeding insane things. 'Cause you wanted everything. You wanted me to lose myself. Your nightmare, you pull the string, and it turns out it's your hell. Well, he said, I'm not from the human race. You're dancing in that devil's place. My word is the only way, or you're a damn. I'm not from the human race. You're dancing in that devil's place. My word is the only way, so join me out in space. He said, I am not from the human race. You're dancing in that devil's place. Join me, 'cause I know, or you're a damn. Thank you. We have a goal. Every time we play that song, the drummer has to just go crazier and crazier and crazier. It was his idea, the saxophone player, for those of y'all who can't see. Who, by the way, for those of y'all also who can't see, he has 3 saxophones up on stage right now. So he's going crazy. This next song is one of our older songs. We don't do as much because we love to write songs, but this song is called Dude. summer night. After putting up a fight, I called up somebody for a ride. Such a bitter thunderstorm, but the pavement still was warm. Too excited to realize I'm just bored. And I don't got too much to say. I'm headed out your way, even though it is so late. And I don't wanna be too rude or come off as such a prude. You seem like my kind of dude. Out the window in the fall, smoke is curling off the wall as I watch the sky and wait for your call. And I can't think straight, I'm kinda happy and ashamed, because when I smile you said I'm pretty. And I don't got too much to say. I'm headed out your way, even though it is so late. And I don't wanna be too rude or come off as such a prude, because you seem like my kind of dude. My room is such a quiet place, my heart's a dizzy wheeling space. In the dark I linger on what I did right, what I did wrong. Contemplating sneaking out, so confident yet full of doubt. All this I anticipate, hoping that we might relate. Don't got too much to say, I'm headed out your way, even though it is so late. And I don't want you to think I'm rude, I come off as such a prude. You seem like my kind of dude. Yeah, you seem like my kind of dude. Thank you so much. Just want to give a quick shout out to my home state. I'm originally from New Jersey. Yes. And that song I wrote about growing up as a teenager in New Jersey. So at this point, I am probably more Virginian. I've lived here for 11 years. So I say y'all and all that. But I'm originally from New Jersey, and that's bled its way into lots of our music, whether these guys like it or not. We got a couple more songs for y'all. Thank you so much to WTJU for having us. This song is called The Waiting Game. So once again, my silly head dances and walks to sleep, and I play pretend along my pretty bed, all the secrets that I keep. Oh, I must confess, my little dress I will wear for you to see. And I pace the steps, scheming how to impress, while preparing how to speak. Let the sunshine be amazed at the moonlight's only trace, so that I may light the perfect flame. But until then, baby, I'll play the waiting game. beside my pretty bed. I will dream you from afar. At least tonight I got a taste, and the thought I can't erase. Tomorrow I'll be all but late. But until then, baby, I'll play the waiting game. Tomorrow's another day. All my plans will hesitate. It's really such a great damn shame that you'll never guess, baby. We're in the waiting game. You'll never guess. You'll never guess that you're in the waiting game. No, 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 no. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are dropping Julia here live in the studio at WTJU. Thank you so much for having us. We have one more song for y'all today.
If anybody's parked over in the shopping center over there, they're towing cars. You might want to move. He's not very nice to them.
Thank you. Oof.
I'm in that shopping. Are you really?
Very excited about this last song because it's brand new. We've only played it a few times and it's real fun. It's called Moody Eyes. The night makes me feel so high, like I took a puff of sky. There's you in your tattered blues. I swear with your every move. You give me a look like I wrote the book, and we're leaving to my surprise. I can hear them call, don't want me to fall, but I'm lost inside of your hypnotized. Baby, something about you. But what's real at night, in the morning light, looks like a ghost. Baby, I can forget you. And the phantom spark in the hazy dark, it Ready? Mwah. The Dropping Julia boys, y'all. Bobby Gregg on the saxophone. Ellis Bragg on the bass. Kai Gibson on the drums. Sebastian Nickisher on the keyboards. My name is Jules. Thank you so much, everybody. We love y'all. Keep up with us on the internet.
And that's going to do it for Offbeat Roadhouse with Dropping Julia. Coming up next week will be the bluegrass sounds of Scott Four and Friends. Thanks to Dropping Julia, and of course to you for listening. We will see you next time right here at the Roadhouse.
If you missed some of tonight's performance or would like to hear a previous week's concert, visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WTJU.